This is exactly how I would build a welcome series out within Klaviyo for an e-commerce business. My name is Gavin. I run an email and SMS marketing agency. I've helped over 200 brands with their email marketing strategies, and I'm going to go over exactly how I recommend you build your welcome series flow. Now, before I actually focus on the flow itself here, I'm actually going to focus on the sign-up forms because that's where people actually join the list from. So, step number one, you should have a pop-up that is optimized for desktop and a pop-up that is optimized for mobile. In the pop-up, you should be very clear about what your offer is, and you should only ask them for their email address. Do not ask them for their first name. Do not ask them for their phone number, anything like that. Make it as easy as possible for someone to give you their email address. What you're going to do is have the field email address. You're going to press enter, and you're also going to have the terms and conditions just down below that. Now, when they hit enter on the sign-up form, you're going to have them submit to your list that triggers the welcome series, and you're then going to show them the next step. Make sure you have a desktop and a mobile version only, so designed to show up after 8 seconds as a pop-up, only on desktop in this case, and only on mobile in this case. Then when they press enter, they're going to go to this next step. Right here in this next step, you're going to ask them information that can help you with your marketing efforts down the road. In this case here, we're going to ask them what they're going to use their slippers for, whether it's fishing, hiking, or everyday use. We're going to take that information in these sign-up forms, and we're going to send them down different paths within the welcome series based on what they've told us to actually market to them specifically based on them as individuals. That's how you do email marketing more effectively. Now, I'll show you how to do that, okay? I'll show you how to do that within the form itself, but before we do that, we're gonna figure out what they're interested in, and then when they press that, we're gonna update their profile property with a tag. I'll show you how to do that, and then we're gonna send them to the next step. In this final step here, you are going to give them their discount code. Just give it to them straight off the bat. Don't make them go into their email to get the discount code. You do not want to force somebody off of your website to spend money with you. Make it as easy as possible. Here as well, give them the code, and then here when it says use code, make sure it auto applies the discount code to their cart, okay? Don't make them copy it, enter it in checkout, auto apply it at the cart, and make sure that's clear, right? Click the button below to apply the discount code at checkout, right? You want to make it as easy as possible for someone to spend money with you. Optimize for the customer journey. So what does this actually look like within Klaviyo? They sign up to our newsletter in the sign up form section, okay? This is what it looks like. This is the mobile version. It's set to display after 8 seconds as a pop-up. They enter their email address. It submits them to the newsletter list, and we do show next step, okay? Takes them to this step here, and we ask them what they intend to use their slipper for. In your case, if it's a supplement brand, what are you trying to improve in your health? What types of products are you interested in? Any information that's going to help you curate your welcome series to the individual. Now, here, when they click the button fishing, it's going to update their profile property with a tag. In this case, the tag is the profile property rather, is what do you intend to use your slipper for? That is the profile property, and the value varies according to what button they press, okay? So here you can see it's what do you intend to use your slipper for, and the value is fishing. The other button, it's the exact same profile property, but the value is different. It's hiking. Same here, everyday use. The value is different, okay? Then when they hit that, it updates their profile property, and we give them the success message. Take a look at this, okay? Click the button below to auto-apply the discount at checkout. Use code. This button here goes to URL. It does not close the form, it goes to URL. And this URL is an auto-apply discount code URL. All that has to be is your URL, if it's Shopify, your URL -discount, and then the code. I use static codes personally. So watch this. If I copy and paste this, and I put this in, we go to the store. I go to my cart. I've actually already added some items to my cart, but I go to my cart here, and look, the discount code has already been applied. I don't need to manually copy in the discount code or anything like that. Make it as easy as possible for someone to give you their money. Discount code auto applies, okay? Now, that's the sign up form stage. Let's actually go into the welcome series here, okay? So if I go into the welcome series, this welcome series is triggered off of somebody being added to the newsletter list. Really important, go into the settings of the newsletter. So click the newsletter, click settings, and click consent. and select single opt-in. Do not set it to double opt-in. Double opt-in is only if your deliverability is terrible. Most of you guys will never even need this. Just make it so they don't have to confirm that they want to receive email marketing from you twice. That'll seriously limit the rate of growth that your newsletter experiences. Set it to single opt-in. It'll be default double. Set it to single and click save. Go back into your flow. As you can see here, it's triggered off of that. I have the following filters. Subscribe to email marketing at least once over all time, meaning they've subscribed to email marketing, and placed orders 0 times over all time. I want to kick them out of this flow if they place an order for 2 reasons. First, because the discount code is probably only valid for first-time purchasers, so I want to kick them out. I don't want to say, hey, use your discount code for first purchase, and they've already placed an order, right? So we want the welcome series to get that first purchase. And second, odds are there are people being added to this newsletter from your pop-ups, but also from your Shopify integration, okay? For example, here, if I don't sign up for the sign-up form, but I go through the checkout process here and I enter my email address and I tick email me with news and offers and I place an order, what's going to happen is I'm going to be added to the newsletter list, meaning I'm then going to trigger the welcome series. There is no point in sending somebody the discount code here if they've already placed an order once, okay? Unless you want to encourage consistent purchases with constant discounts. I'm not a big fan of that. Kick them out of the flow, right? And it also wouldn't make sense, right? Be like, hey, you subscribe to our newsletter, use 15% off for your first purchase, and they've been added this way, and they've already placed their first order. It doesn't make any sense. Do not do that, okay? Then, what you want to have in that email from a design perspective, this is a Figma file with all of our designs. Really clearly, give them the discount code. Make it super easy. Just give them the discount code, okay? Right above the fold, which is before somebody has to scroll in the email. So when they get this email, above the fold is everything they see before scrolling. You give them the discount code here, and this call to action auto applies the discount code on checkout, just like you did in the sign-up form. Make it super clear. Use your code for 15% off. Cool. That's the first email you want to send. Then, after a 12-hour delay, you send them a follow-up email. I like 12 hours because really, odds are within the first 72 hours, 90% of people, really 95% of people who subscribe for your email marketing and do so via the discount code pop-up form are going to place their order within the first 72 hours. 95% of people are going to place their order within the first 72 hours. Your job is to get your brand and your message in front of people as much as possible within that buyer window. The typical customer journey involves somebody going onto your website, subscribing for the discount code, going onto Amazon, looking for it for cheaper, and then looking at your competitors. The brand that's going to win is the brand that is more present when the customer is ready to buy. So reiterate your messaging as many times as you possibly can within that first 72-hour window. And we have not seen an increase in unsubscribe or spam complaint rates related to an increase in messaging within that welcome series. So do not be concerned about somebody unsubscribing because they're getting too many emails within that first 72 hours. Then, after a 2-day delay, you can even shorten this to 1 day if you want. I've delayed mine to 7 a.m. because that's when this customer sees the best open rates, but you can delay it to whenever you want. Have a conditional split. This conditional split is going to split people based on what they have told us they are interested in, or rather, if they have told us what they're interested in. So if somebody goes through the sign-up form process, right, and drops off here, they don't fill in this information, this conditional split here is going to check if they have told us what they intend to use their slippers for. Because we have properties about somebody, we have the profile property, and we've marked it as is set. If they have told us, they go down this side. If they have not told us, they get this email here, right? Email 1C. Email 1C, which asks them what they're interested in and gives them the discount code. So we give them the discount code, right? And then we ask them what they're interested in. We're asking them, are they interested in buying for fishing, hiking, or everyday use? And we update their profile property when they tell us what they're interested in, okay? So we're asking them again. Now, if they've already told us, there's no point in trying to figure out this information. So we send them down this side. Now, if they have not told us, we wait 2 days. We send them down here. And this is where we start splitting people based off of their interest category. For example, what do you intend to use your slippers for? If the tag equals fishing, we send them this email here, 1D, which focuses on fishing. It's all about talking about how these slippers are perfect for fishing and gives them their discount code. If they told us it's for hiking, we send them 2A. 2A talks about how good these slippers are for hiking. Same again for everyday use, okay? Those 3 emails, because the 3 categories. We talk specifically to the use case that they are interested in using it for, okay? That is what we're doing. We're curating paths for email marketing specific to the individual. Now, if it reaches this final split, meaning they haven't matched with any of these interest categories, we know that they have not told us, just by process of elimination, what they're interested in. So, okay, you're not interested in fishing. Okay, you're not interested in hiking. Okay, you're not interested in everyday use. That means we do not know what you're interested in. We're going to send them 4A, which is a generic email focusing on just the actual brand and the products themselves, rather than speaking to a specific problem. That is how I would create a welcome series, and these welcome series work really, really well. They're simple, straight to the point, and they're personalized to the individual. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my newsletter in the description down below, and let me know if you have any questions. I answer pretty much everything you guys have. Thanks for watching.